Hi everyone, welcome to another update on project VGC, also known as the Candy Store, where we invest in stocks that have value with earnings, that have high growth, and have a catalyst. The portfolio has been underperforming in the last few months because it's a very difficult market. So we're back to zero again. But we're holding on here, hoping for a better market going forward. So let's take a look at the different candies that we bought and which one that we have sold. So the first one is Sigma Lithium. It has come down from the last months because of a rumor that China factories are not producing that much batteries anymore, and EV sales are going down next year because they have front run it in Q4. So all the lithium miners have gone down. But I still believe in Sigma Lithium. It still has upsides in the coming years. Let's take a look at the valuations. So currently we are at spot min price of average 5,480. For Sigma Lithium, it's 8,000. So you can add a lot of value here to it. And let's say if it's 8,000, then you can see that there's plenty of upside. But let's take the average spot min price to be conservative. And even at these prices, Sigma Lithium is still an easy double by next year, and a year later it's still a 4x. So we are going to keep Sigma Lithium. I don't know where the lithium price will go next year. There could be weakness, so we need to monitor that. But this one is a keeper. We will wait until they get in production. Production is expected in April next year. The next one is Goodfellow. So Goodfellow I have sold. It has done very well, but the latest Canada housing starts were down, so that's not good. Also, lumber prices are also down. I had hoped for a rebound, but real estate is not doing that well lately. So I got a bit afraid and I sold Goodfellow. So this one is deleted. Still a good business, but I sold it. The next one is Verde Agritech. This one I have sold because of various reasons. Let's open up Verde Agritech. A lot of reasons. The most important reason is the potash price. At current potash price, and look at this. Look at how potash has been crashing from 1,200 and now it's almost 500. So that's more than a 50% decrease. And this trend is not reversing. It could go even lower to 500, maybe 400. So if you actually think that it's going to 500, 400, then the sales price would be around 650 here, right? And with 30% discount, because they are still giving discounts to the market price, you can see that there's not a lot of upside here anymore. And this is for 2 million tons. This is the 2 million ton line for 2023, which we even don't know if they can achieve it. So that's all speculation. But as you can see, there's not a lot of upside here for the 2 million ton scenario. And they don't have any expansion plans for next year. They don't have the permits yet for the 13 million tons. And this is going to come in 2025. So you can buy Verde Agritech next year when they get the permits. So I'm waiting for a better potash market to get back in, because now it's just crashing. Another thing is the costs went up on Verde Agritech. Look at the costs here. So the latest quarter, we had costs going up to here, to 464 per ton. Could come down back to the 350, 370 level, but costs went up due to the big bags that they are using, also due to higher distances to the farmers. Yeah, that's not good. Higher diesel prices, etc. So many reasons to sell, and that's what I did. And we will wait for next year to maybe get back in. So Verde has been deleted. Then the next one is Ardmore Shipping, and this one is a new holding. So they are trading at a PE of 2, very cheap, and the tanker rates are rising. Also, there's a catalyst at 5 December, which is next week. Then the oil ban will start for Russia. So they will need a lot of tankers to ship that oil. So this is going to keep on rising at a PE of 2 and a lot of leverage. So if tanker rates keep on rising, then the PE of 2 is going to go even lower. So I increased my position for Ardmore Shipping, and that's about it. Nothing more to say about this. You just keep this when tanker rates go up and sell it when tanker rates go down. Next one is Pieridae Energy, is the largest position. This is just a Canadian gas play. I've made many videos about that, so you can just look at those videos. Trend is still up. Natural gas, yeah, today it's down. There has been rumors that natural gas is not good anymore, so prices could come down. But I think that from January onwards, when we go into the winter, this should rise again. There's a catalyst. Freeport LNG is coming online in January. So many catalysts, pipelines coming online as well. Let's take a final look on the PEA. As you can see, we are currently probably at 5 ICO for Q4. For Q1, it will be even higher at 6.2. So even at 5, we have normally 4x. Make it a 3x. So there's plenty of upside at 5 ICO. I also included this here. That's from another video. And this is with interest payments. So they have a lot of debt. If they pay off the debt, then it will go up. But even with interest payments, we have a free cash flow with a 5 multiple around, when they have 5 ICO, it's still a quadruple. Let's take 4 ICO gas price, then it's still a double. So plenty of upside based on free cash flow. 3.5 is more dangerous, so we need to check that ICO doesn't go below 3.7. And mostly in the summer, it will drop sometimes even to 0. So that's the risk here. But if you believe in ICO gas prices going up, then this is a very good play. So Pieridae Energy we keep. Trillium Energy is doing very well. They just announced that they have now 2 wells producing, and they are going to add 2 more wells in a few months. So trend is up, and it will keep going up. So the current Turkey gas prices are around $30. So let's take a look. If we use $30 here per MCF, then we have around 500 million per year in cash flow from the initial production. Okay, it will go down, of course, but you already have the 500 million, and the market cap is only 200 million. So plenty of upside if they drill all the wells. So there are 17 wells that need to be drilled. They already drilled 2 wells. So just wait a year and this will go to its value. Probably an easy double. Then we have Santacruz Silver. That's I re-added this position. Still at the top here. I'm playing here the silver price actually, and the zinc price, because of the low inventories in zinc and silver. Everyone is saying that silver will probably go up to $24, $25 per ounce. So it's just a speculative play here. They will release earnings this week. So hopefully the earnings are good and the AIC goes down, and then we can have a pop up. Also, I think that next year the China credit impulse is going positive if they stop those lockdowns, of course, but it should be going up next year. We have low inventories, so I'm expecting zinc to be stable and rising, and that should benefit Santacruz Silver, but it is a small position. We can look at the valuation here. So currently at current zinc and silver prices, these prices here, we have still an upside of a double. Because it's in Mexico and Bolivia, maybe a 50% upside. If the AIC comes down to, let's say, 18, then there's more upside, okay? Then it could be a double. So very speculative position, but I'm holding it. Sunrise New Energy. This is a graphite play. So I've done the numbers. They have 10% margins on their production. So they're going to go to 100,000 tons. Let's show that chart here. Okay, so there are 2 charts here. The first one, this is based on operating margin of 15%. That's what the CEO said. 15% operating margins are achievable. And this one is for 100,000 tons. So 100,000 tons. And this one is for 50,000 tons, which they will achieve at the end of next year. So you need to wait 1 or 2 years until they go to full production of 100,000 tons. Then we have an upside of a double is very possible. But this is a graphite play. I think that graphite will be going up because graphite is thought to be Lithium 2.0. So let's say that graphite goes to 8,000 and you have this scenario. Based on 15% operating margins, you could see this go up to 600, so 140 to 600 fourfold. Let's say graphite doubles like lithium, then this can go to 900 million. So there is upsides, but only if graphite goes up, of course. That's the speculation here. We are speculating that graphite will be in a deficit. So that's Sunrise New Energy. You can watch their latest conference call, and you can also watch their cameras and see if they are working or not. But you can just, let's do that here. I'm interested. So we go to the website. You click on the live stream, and then you can just look at the factory. So they're building this here. I have no idea what this is. High temperature graphitization. They have the workshop here, a lot of bags. So they are still producing. There are people working, so they're not doing nothing. And this is the laboratory where they work during the daytime. Okay, so next one, 10th Avenue Petroleum. That's the last one. Very small position. It didn't do well. The latest financial results were actually below the estimate. So I sold my position. Let's take a look. TPC. So they said that they would go to 250 barrels per day in Q3, right? 250. But instead, they only achieved like 150. So that's a miss in guidance. And I don't like that. I don't like companies that don't achieve their guidance. So I sold it. So that was the update. First delete this one. That was the update on the VGC portfolio. And let's hope that the market turns back up because a recession is looming. And I want to prove that when you invest in good companies, you will always be able to generate returns using these three pillars. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.